What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Meek, man. I'm back with another bang. In today's video, we're gonna be doing a story time on how I got expelled my freshman year, man. Make sure y'all like the video, subscribe, and share this, and drop a comment, man. I wanna see what y'all say. Send me some video suggestions, man. But anyways, we're gonna get straight into this video, man, on game. So, first thing is first. So, like, the beginning of the no during the summertime, like they was tweaking with me already. Like in class, like during the summertime, they had like summer courses. I had to go to those. I was like tweaking. Like I wasn't off my ass. Like I was just tweaking. Like I would just be fooling around in class. Like I would just be messing with everybody. And like that time, like during the first week, like it was like 3 weeks. And during the first week, they already knew my name. Like everybody knew my name, and like they was like already bugging with me and stuff. So like I was like, wow. Like they ain't giving me no attention and stuff, but my work, I was getting like absent shit. So then, let me see. So then, after I got, wait, what? Oh yes, during like the third week, the third and final week, like all the teachers was like, nah, he shouldn't be able to come to Marion. I was like, wow, y'all gonna do me like that? They was like, yeah. So I was like, my like OG had went to a meeting with them, and I was like, what? Like as soon as they came out, they was like, all right, we gonna give you another chance. I'm like, all right, cool. So then, like I think like 3 days later after it ended, that's when summer camp started for football. And like I would go there every day. It would be like every day from like 12 to 3 or like 12 to 3:45. And like it would like be lit. But like it was difficult. Cause like I knew like when the school year was gonna start, it was just gonna like be like weird. Cause like I'm not a student athlete. I don't like I do my work, but I don't really do my work like that. I don't really be like focused like that. Like I'm not gonna say I'm the class clown, but I'm gonna say like every when I enter the room it be busting. I'm not even gonna lie, but shit. So like the first week of school, it was all cool. We would like met everybody. It was cool, but I already had my little circle that I would like hang out with. But then like later in the month, like it was just I got associated with more people. So like, oh, this is one of the first reasons that like they was like they knew me. So like everybody would know, man. At lunch, I would be in a line, and it's like chicken tenders. Like we had a big ass cafe. It was like chicken tenders, burgers, all that, steak, cookies, Gatorade. You know what I'm saying? But they had everything. So then, like, mm, oh, so like it was like some days like it would be like I would be hungry as fuck. Like I had money on my lunch card and stuff, but like they only gave 4 chicken tenders. It was like this big. I was like hell no. So like I would like just get like some of my homies like I said at the lunch table they would be having like they ain't have like money on their lunch card. So I'll be sneaking. I'll be like dangerous. Like I'm not gonna say dangerous. I was like sneaky as hell. Like I would get like I would dump like it was four to come at four, and I would dump like four and another one. And then like I would get in line, they would scan me, but they wouldn't recognize that I had full because I would be hiding it like under something. Then they like one day this lady like every time I'm coming in the lunchroom, she looking at me like I'm like, "Fo, you need to chill out, fo." I'm coming out. She just look at me every time, and like it was just one day. She had called me, but she didn't really say nothing. But she had went to the register when we like swipe our cards to like pay for it. She said some shit in Spanish. She was like, no, no, do, no. She was like, como es chica, chica, chicken, tinda, some shit like that. I don't even know. She said some. And next thing I know, I look at my lunch card on my phone and stuff. it charged me $8. Like normally it charged like $4 for that. But it charged me $8. That was shitty as hell. I'm not even gonna lie. But then, like after that, like I would like get detentions. Like I would get detention for like everything. Like the teachers, like they would be on dirt with me like every day. Like I would get detentions for the littlest stuff. Like like you get detentions for not having your ID. Like that's how strict they was. But I'm not gonna say I was the best student, but I was doing some dumb shit. I'm not gonna lie. But like they was taking to a whole nother level. Like they was like doing the most about it. So then, let me see. They all started like getting like to the point like that I had to have a meeting with my parents. Like I think it was like in like November. It was like a parent teacher conference. Boy, I was nervous as hell. I know all the teachers gonna be like, "Yo, your son is a fucking delinquent." I'm just playing for. But anyways, like they would just be on dirt with me like for no reason. Like I ain't really do anything. Well, I did stuff. Like I would be talking in class, like, but you know, like no one just gonna sit there and not talk in class. Like that's just impossible. But shit, what else? And then let me see. Like all the teachers on there with me, especially it's his first teacher. And her name is like she was a religion teacher, but she would be on there with me every day. She would be like Matthew. I would fall asleep in her class, and she was just like be doing me pay. Like she would give me F's on everything, and like I was like both like I really didn't give a fuck because like school like really isn't for me to be honest. But like I only went there because my parents they was trying to send me to a like they was trying to send me to an all boys school. But I'm gonna tell y'all about that. I'm gonna tell y'all about that later on in the video. But anyways, let's see. Oh, this is what happened. So I think this was like in November. Yeah, November something. So like, I was just being. It's like this art class, right? And it's my friend. Her name. I'm not gonna say her name, but that's my friend. But she was like, we was playing around in class and stuff, and she was like, she had money on the table. Right? Like I had took it, I put it in her book bag, like you know the little compartments in your book bag, like where you like had no like you can't really like find like like it's really hard to see. I put it in there. So then she was like Matthew, where my money, where my money? Like I'm like playing like I had it, but I don't really have it. And it was in her book bag the whole time. But the teacher, she had heard it. She was like, wow. She was like, Matthew, you got her money? I was like, no. I was just like, then that's when it started to get to the point like she was bugging. Not the girl, but the teacher. She was bugging with me. And she was like, she said she finna go to the office and shit. I was like, man, fuck you, fuck. I'm like, I'm like, she was just tweaking. So then, like, it didn't really get that far until the teacher, she had went and told the office, like, then. But they didn't really get to it. But the next day, that's when they started getting to it. And, like, they would start asking me, like, every day, like, what did I do? Like, they was interrogating me on shit, like, some law and order shit. Not even gonna lie. They were, like, interrogating me, like, there was, like, it was just, bro, I don't even know what his name was. But he had this deep-ass voice. He sounded like Uncle Ruckus off of, what's that called? Off the Boondocks. So, but his voice was like deep as hell. Like he was bogus as hell. I'm not even gonna lie. He was a little white man, but like I'm not racist or nothing. Shit. But he was tweaking with me. But like I had went to the office and he was like, "So Matthew," like he had this weird ass voice, and he was just asking me all these weird questions. He was like, "Where do I live?" And it was this one time I was gonna smack the shit out of him. He said, I said I live in Dalton. Well, I said I live in Dalton. I said whatever, whatever. And then he was like, what's my closest school? I was like, I'm not gonna say the name, but it's like let's just say, um, like, nah, just like, I just told him like, what's the closest school, and he was like, wow, that's probably a place for you. And that school, like, majority is like, it's majority black, like Nick, like it's fucking, it's ghetto as hell. And then that's when I was pissed off. Like I was ready to jaw his ass, give him 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Boy, if you don't.
And after that, this is when it like started to get bad. Like other like the teachers, they like just start. They didn't really want me at the school no more, cause they were just trying to get me like they would just bring up stupid stuff, and like at that point I had like 15 detentions, and you not even supposed to get 20 detentions through your whole freshman through senior year, but I had 15 detentions, cause they were just doing me petty like it was a older Spanish teacher. I was ready to drop kick. I was ready to drop kick ass. She had gave me the detention. I'm trying to hurry up. I left my iPad, cause we work off of iPads in school. I left my iPad in the last class. I'm running. I'm not running, but like I leave out the classroom. I close the door. It was a little harder. I came back. It's a detention on my desk. On my mom. I will not even lie. It's a detention on my desk, and it's saying he slammed the door coming out the classroom. I was like, bitch. But it was Spanish class, so I'm like, puta. Nah, for real, I ain't say that. But like, I was like standing on my head, like I was like, hell no, you better take this shit back. And like, I think she was on dirt me because every time she gave me attention, I would put her back on her desk. Like, I don't really didn't care. Like I was like, I wasn't really like with that. Like I really didn't give a fuck about school. But then, like they got into a meeting with my mom and they was just telling her all this shit I did. And I really didn't do all that stuff. They was just saying stupid stuff. And that's when they gave me another chance. They gave me like a chance to like do better. But this was like the first time, the first meeting. And I was cool and then I had got a detention for like I think it was a detention for like not having my shirt tucked in. Like I was like, what, bro? Like I knew they didn't want me to go there, like, cause I was too teed up, like for them. Like their whole school was lame, bro. I had to tee them up, like. I was in the hallways. I was bopping, rolling, like I was teed up, bro. And they didn't really mess with me like that, so I had to say they tried to zip me off, man. They tried to get me out of there, but like that's when I was like I started to do okay. But they said that's when I got after I got that one attention, they had gotten to a big meeting after that. And then it wasn't a big meeting, it was like 3 people and this is the second time. It was Mr. Hennigan, that Uncle Ruckus looking ass motherfucker. And it was the dean of men and it was the principal. And they was just throwing all that shit at my face and I was mad as hell, I'm not even gonna lie. I was ready to beat on their ass. I was like, I don't even know. But they were just saying stuff. And at the end, they said I was suspended for like 2 days. No, they said I was getting suspended for 2 weeks. But cause at the time, it was like Thanksgiving break. So like, we got out of school like that Friday. And they said I was suspended for 2 weeks. So basically, I would have been able to be back to school till like December something, like after my birthday and shit. But then my mom and pops, my dad is buff as hell. He big as hell. He came in swole as hell. I'm like, damn, I'm sitting to get down. So we came in a little office meeting like this. I couldn't come back to school unless I have a meeting. So we had that meeting after that, and it was like a meeting after that or something. Yeah, it was like a board meeting. That's what it's called. And they had like it was like everybody I don't even never seen. Like it was just a whole bunch of motherfuckers that I never seen before. And they was just in that. They was like asking me questions. Like they was really interrogating me like I shot somebody or some shit. But like they was like asking me questions like, why do you do this? Why do you do that? I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm just sitting in my head like I'm just trying to get out of that. I'm just saying anything to get out. So my my pops and OG, they like fucking bugging with all they ass. I ain't seen nothing, but it was this one lady. She kept asking me questions like I was gonna reach over the table, smack her ass. So, not even gonna lie. But at the end of the meeting, like they told me and my mom to get out and my dad to get out, so they could talk about making a decision. And they was like, yeah. They was like, we gonna give him one more chance. And they said I couldn't get three more detentions. And I got like, I got like a detention that day. It was like this. It was like we was in a hallway and it was this girl and she had slapped me. Like she slapped me on her head like she did this and I pushed her head like this. And they was like, Matthew. They didn't even get her the attention. They gave me the attention. I was like, wow, but it was a little white girl, so you know, they asked. Of course, it's gonna bug with me, but I'm not racist. Like I said, I'm not racist. But that's what happened. Then I got another one for cheating. I'm not even gonna lie. That test, like I did not study for a test. Like I said, I had nothing to do with school. I was not with that shit. And then like it was like this exam. So of course they give us iPads. So they're gonna say like I think it was like a setup because everybody iPad was locked but mine. And like she could see what I was doing on everything. Like she could just watch me like do. And she was like, I looked up a question on Safari and like I think she knew that I was looking it up. So she had just came, like, you know how teachers, they just look over you to see how you doing and shit. But she came directly to me and she was like, Matthew, go to the second slide or something like that. Like, she knew the exact slide. Like, she was on some fucking weird shit. And I'm like, alright. And she called me and shit. She like, alright. She's like, you're gonna get detention. I was like, it was like, I was just mad. And I just remember like that whole day I was just shitty as hell. And after that, the day like as the day went by, like they had called me to the office because when you get called to the office, you either get like a detention or some shit. So they had gave me a detention. I was like, what fool? And it was my seventh. It was like that was my second detention that I couldn't get. And I was like, what for? I thought she wasn't giving it to me. She was like cheating during class. So that's when I figured out that I had all these Saturday detentions, man. I had like seven. Like for like a whole month I had to do like Saturday detentions. I had to wake up at like 6:30. I had to be at school like 7:30. No, I had to be at school at like 7. Like they were just bugging for no reason. Like I really didn't understand. But like after that, that's when that's when I got the last detention. And like it was during exams, like the little test that we did at the end of the year. That's when we had like it was like yeah, it was exams. It was like the semester exam. So it was like the last class that I didn't have. And they found out that I had another detention. And they called my mom. They was like I had to get all the stuff out my locker and stuff. And that I had to get out because I had another detention, and I didn't know what it was. They wouldn't tell us what it was. They just said I had to get out because I got another detention. Because at that time, I'm like thinking like, what for? And I had like, I think it was like, I think that was like December 17th or something like that. But my last class was art. We didn't have a final. I'm just in there hooping. I'm like not knowing what's going on. Like I didn't like I'm not knowing like that's my last day. Then I'm gonna be the at Marion. Like I'm just enjoying myself in the gym hooping and shit. And like the coach came in. He was like Matthew. I was like yo, and he was like what you? He was like you ain't got no exam today. I was like nah. So he left. I'm still hooping. Like and then that's when like I could tell like something was wrong because as soon as I got in the car, my pops he was like I gotta go somewhere. I was like where I gotta go, and he was just telling me like he was like Marion. He was like they was like Marion did this did that. I was like for real word. They was like yeah. So I get in the car. I don't know why. Like they just driving everywhere. Like in my mind, I know like they were looking for another school, but they didn't really transfer me like because like I would have been there at Marion the whole year. Like I would have been there till like the end of freshman year. Then I would have had the like I would have left, but like they expelled me, so I had to leave then. So then after that, my parents they're like, well, "Where are you going?" I was like, I asked them where we going, and then it was like, "I'm not finna tell you." So like I'm like thinking like we going downtown to go somewhere, cause we in the like fucking like we in a fucking low end like the bird like not the birds. Why the fuck would I say the birds instead of low end? But we was like in a low end area. Like it was like getting like ghetto as hell. I'm like, where are we going? So like we was on 79th. I'm like looking around, it's hella fucking motherfuckers looking suspicious as hell. But I'm used to that because like I grew up in Chicago. I'm like, what the fuck? And at like I think it was like a minute into it. I'm looking. I'm like I see a big old L. It's a big ass L with an orange on. I'm like, what the fuck? It says Leo Cafe. I'm like, hell no, fool, hell no, fool. I walk in that bitch. They're like, they got all my like papers, like all that. I'm like, why y'all got all my papers? I know I'm not transferring here. And like at this time, I'm not even thinking like if it's girls there or not. But like I figured out because it was like a half dismissal, and I saw straight niggas. I was like, wow. I was like, where the bitch at? But they wasn't nowhere to be found. But anyway, at the end of the day, I ended up going to Leo. Man, like it's cool and all, but like I miss my homies at Marion. I'm gonna lie, but yeah, man. But anyways, man, if you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe, and drop a comment. It's a sad video, man. Bring back memories. But shit, man. It is what it is.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
But anyways, man, we gonna be dropping another video tomorrow, bro. It's gonna be another banger. But anyways, man, we at that again.
And you know this, man. That chopper dumper.